Friend! Oh, new friend! Oh, friend! Please be my friend! Oh, friend!
Hello and welcome once again to Cheap Shot Entertainment. You are the Cheap Shot Nation. I am your host, Luke, and we're going to take you through everything that happened in NXT UK this week. NXT, it's number 4. This is show number 4. And there's a lot to get through in this one, so we're going to go straight into that. You can drop us a like if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell and all that kind of stuff. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, and you'll see banners going through the screen as we go through the video. But let's get on to the first match. So your first match for NXT UK number 4, yeah, 4, I can do that this time, is Mustache Mountain versus Saxon, Huxley, the Muscle Cat, and Sam Gradwell, who of course lost to, I think it was Trent Seven last week. So yeah, Mustache Mountain have made no bones about saying that they're the premier tag team in NXT UK, and obviously they're going to have a long line of people who don't agree with that. The first two to step up, Sam Gradwell and Saxon Huxley. Now, both of those guys have had a good showing in their first matches on NXT UK, but they haven't won like Mustache Mountain have, respectively, in their singles matches to start NXT UK in the first 4 shows. But after an early flurry from Sam and Saxon, Seven is sent to the outside. And Gradwell quickly gets on the attack on the outside, distracting the referee. Huxley and Gradwell cutting off the ring at this point, and Trent Seven desperately needs a tag. Finally does tag Tyler Bate, and he comes in over the top to the outside. Huxley then gets him into a back suplex. And a standing shooting star. Press 7 in at this point, and there was a near fall in there as well. That was all Tyler Bate. Very impressive he is as well. Gradwell gets the momentum shifted back to his team with a single leg crab, and that is broken up by Tyler Bate, and that was on Trent Seven. The match ends with a slingshot clothesline by Tyler Bate as Trent Seven's hooked Gradwell up for the Dragon Suplex, and they get the pin and the win. So your winners for the first match of NXT UK number 4 are Mustache Mountain, and they solidify their claim to be the top team in NXT UK. So after this match we go to a backstage segment. Seems that Travis Banks has been attacked. We don't know by who, but Mark Andrews does certainly have an idea of who, and it turns out that it's the Coffey brothers, although this was never proven. This was all hearsay, because no one saw them do it, otherwise they probably would have stopped them. So at that point Mark Andrews demands a match with Wolfgang, who at this point has nothing to do with the attack, but he goes for the match anyway, and that match is going to be your main event of this show. So we go on to some ladies action for the second match instead. It is Nina Samuels, had a really good showing in her first match against Toni Storm, came up just short against Isla Dawn, who we saw in the Mae Young Classic this year, going out in the first round, unfortunately. Very impressed with both of these ladies. Incidentally, I've written down the little tidbit that we got from the Mae Young Classic from Isla Dawn, and that is that she's been in a horror film called The House of Imp. So I fully plan on trying to find that horror film and doing a movie review on it. So that's just that little thing there, and that will come in the near future. I've got a backlog of videos at the moment, so it'll be yeah, as I say, in the near future. Anyway, Isla Dawn gets on top after an initial bit of back and forth between the two ladies. Penalty kick by Isla Dawn. Samuels rolls out of the ring showing her experience at a young age there. Samuels draws Dawn in and gets back on top, working the arm. So Isla Dawn goes to the outside, tries to get her, pulls her leg, and Nina Samuels is back on top. She's now working on Isla Dawn's arm. The match ends. It's a pretty short match. The match ends when Samuels misses another kick and Dawn hits her own suplex power slam on Samuels, and that gets the win for Isla Dawn. So your winner in this match is Isla Dawn, her first match in NXT UK. So we then go on to the next segment, which is Pete Dunne talking about his title match with Danny Burch on next week's show, and saying how much he just wants to take him apart, basically, and that he's going to come back with the title. It's about 500 odd days now since he won the title, so yeah, I've got to say he's probably one of the longest, if not the longest reigning WWE based champion for a long time, certainly beating CM Punk. I don't think he's quite beaten Brock Lesnar yet, although there could be an argument to say that Brock Lesnar didn't actually defend the title. So yeah, Pete Dunne, 500 odd days, still going strong. Next match is Jordan Devlin versus Tucker, two Irishmen, one from the Republic, one from Northern Ireland. Devlin playing the heel in this one, Tucker playing the face. There's an immediate step up enziguri by Tucker, gets him on top in this match against Devlin. There's a bookend and a moonsault by Devlin to swing the momentum, and Devlin works on Tucker's arm for quite a lot of this match. There's a small flurry by Tucker, throwing some kicks and some punches. Devlin then hits a drop kick and a sling blade. Tucker then flies with a clothesline flatliner going up to the top, and this is countered by Devlin with a double knee to the midsection. This has led to a super kick by Devlin, who gets straight back up, tries a super kick. This is blocked by Devlin, and he hits a fireman's buster for the win. Devlin gets the win, first match on NXT UK, been in both UK tournaments, had good showings in both of those. Devlin moves on. So the next segment is Danny Burch talking about his impending #1 contendership title match with Pete Dunne. Talks about how he's gone the world over trying to make British wrestling what it is today, and he's really looking forward to that match, which is going on next week on NXT UK. So your final match for this show is Mark Andrews versus Wolfgang. It should have been Travis Banks versus Wolfgang in this match, but Travis Banks was attacked in the back, and yeah, Mark Andrews stepped up on this one. But another great main event for NXT UK. Do hope they're going to do a pay-per-view of this at some point in the near future. This is another case of speed versus strength. Andrews is holding his own, using his speed, but he telegraphs an arm drag after hitting lots of high-flying moves. Of course, Andrews is a lot smaller than Wolfgang, tries to get the arm drag. Wolfgang blocks it completely and gets back on top. Andrews flies to the outside, but he's caught by Wolfgang and he is dumped onto the ring apron on his back, and Wolfgang is now in charge of the match. He's taking control. Andrews unloads with a springboard rolling pin and a double foot, so he doesn't go through with the pin, he just hits the double foot stomp. Double knees catch Andrews flying. Wolfgang hits a spear, this gets a near fall. An Asai moonsault from Wolfgang misses, and Andrews hits the springboard spinning DDT for a near fall. Didn't get the win on that one. Dive from Andrews from the top rope. catches Wolfgang this time, and a shooting star press after a stun dog millionaire gets the win, puts Wolfgang away. Andrews is your winner in the main event of this show. And like I say, another stunning main event. It's well worth watching. Get over to the WWE Network and watch these shows. They are fantastic, really showcasing the UK talent that we have in the country at the moment. After the match, Wolfgang shakes Mark Andrews' hand in a show of respect, but the Coffey brothers then come down and attack Andrews. Flash Morgan Webster comes out, trying to save Andrews, and just as it looks like Wolfgang is walking away, he then rushes to the ring. This has got the crowd hot. The Coffey brothers disperse, and Wolfgang takes apart Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster, forming what I've dubbed the Scottish Invasion. I like this a lot. Wolfgang is cool, and so are the Cockpit brothers, and together they can form quite a formidable trio and take out anybody on the UK roster. So yeah, your winner for this match is Mark Andrews, receives a beatdown for winning. And so that is everything that happened on show number 4 of NXT UK. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and don't forget to share it with your friends, leave us a comment down below and do all that. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. I'm showing my love for independent wrestling this week on the show because I've seen Flash Morgan Webster at Hope Wrestling. A great show is coming next week. It's called This Is The End, and it's for Control of the Company, playing out in that storyline. So I'm really looking forward to that. Of course, we'll do a review of that as well. And yeah, thank you for carrying on watching these videos. Let us know what you think of them below. Let us know what you think of NXT UK as well. And yeah, I've been your host Luke. You're the Cheap Shot Nation, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.